right, innit?
Boy, what a trailer.
Good evening,
What
Jen.
a trailer. Good evening, Rivers. How's it going?
Always great, great. It's just Rivers Day again. Mackenzie versus Rivers is dropped. I hope you've seen it. I hope you've enjoyed it already. If you haven't, I can't wait for you to watch it and share it, and continue to enjoy the journey. You feel me? I'm a little bit hungover still.
Yeah, salute everyone. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for everyone who was patiently waiting in the chat. Dinner is a little late. I apologize. We apologize. It's been a busy weekend and it's not over yet. Of course it's not over yet because we're still doing Sunday roast. We've got Sunday roast. It's not over until Sunday roast at least, but there's still more to come. And yeah, a lot going on. I'm London Jen.
I'm Rivers.
We're going to get into a lot of it. You've seen today is called Night of Champions. I'm here sitting with one champ. Every night is Night of Champions when I sit here with Rivers. Rivers is the one of the original champs. We've had 2 champions being crowned this week alone, and hopefully we're going to have both of them pulling up. I can see the new Premier Battles champion. Bizzo Bond is in the chat. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. That was weird. I'm sorry, Biz.
Am I gonna unveil my new name for Bizzo Bond or what? We doing this, or are we gonna wait for him to come on?
I think you should wait for him to come on. I'll pop the link in the chat in a second. Salute, Prem. I see you down there. Yeah, so we are going to talk to Bizzo, the new Premier Battles champion, and we also hopefully I'm gonna send the link to him in a minute. Hopefully he'll pull up as well. Whispers is the new No Loose Chat champion.
Yes,
so yeah, the No Loose Chat Process 2 champion. Let me get it right.
Politics.
So yeah, well, it's to give him his correct title. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. I had the event go down yesterday. Today we've just had the face-offs go down on the wiretap for All the Smoke, which is next weekend. Also got the Riff card, Refuse to Die, next weekend. And a few more bits. There's a few more bits going on. Like Rivers said, Rivers versus Mackenzie dropped today on Premier Battles. So definitely go and check that out if you haven't done so already. That battle is crazy. I'm not going to give away too much, but we're definitely going to talk about it. Let me see everyone in the chat. Shout out the caretaker in the virtual building, family settings, dinner time. Salute.
Let's go.
Charlie Zoo, how you doing? Hope you're well. To the caretaker, hope you're well as well, Charlie. Charlie has very kindly offered to give me a ticket for us to give away here on Sunday Roast for All the Smoke. So if you haven't got a ticket, I'm going to have to come up with a way by the end of the show, which I really should have done beforehand. But I'll come up. Maybe someone can give me a way. We need to find a way to give the ticket away. Maybe someone who has the best bar about something. We'll have to think about something.
Some
Premier Battles related. Something. Yeah, we'll come up with something. But we've got a ticket to give away. Evening all 27 salute how you doing? Thanks for pulling up. CEO NYHD, happy Sunday, happy holidays to you. It was Thanksgiving over there, wasn't it? Yeah, I hope you had a good one with your family or with your loved ones, or doing just whatever you want. We come in now. Shout out London Jen. Salute for pulling up. It's nice of you to join us.
She's more vocal this week in the comments than she usually is.
Yeah, she is. It's nice of her to do that. Nice of her. It's nice to hear from her. She doesn't really make her presence felt enough.
Yeah.
Black tea.
Black
tea.
We're gonna have to chop it up with you, bro.
Yeah,
the
link will be there. Hopefully your Wi-Fi will be on point today. Jester too. Hopefully Jester, I don't know if you're in the comments as well. If you're not, I'm going to send people the link. Share. Whilst you're here, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. Do the stuff to help push us up in the algorithms, get the numbers up. No problem. So if you can share and tell people to pull up, the people who pull up to roast, and maybe people you might think would like to pull up for the first time. So share it around. You just missed Yanif getting beaten on Twitter Spaces. It's been posted in the YouTube group. Which YouTube group? Send me a link, 27. I need to see this. That's one of the comments. That's one of the topics I've got there for today. Direct me, please. Yeah, Will Ross has posted it in the UK battle rap group. The whole space was hilarious with people reading badly written or clearly bitten bars at each other. Yeah, I've got a lot of comments about that. I didn't think much was hilarious about it. On time as always. Salute the champ, Bizzo. Thanks for being here. I'm going to drop the link in a second and you can join us. Apparently the Yanith battle is in the forum or something, so or in the, I don't know, somewhere we might look at it the UK rap battle thing. The Twitter Spaces.
There's no winning. They're not playing by the same rules as us, so we don't have to even acknowledge what they're doing. That's how I feel.
No, I definitely want to talk about it. Cool. Not necessarily Yanith, but that thing. Yanif stepped up to rep the scene, telling them he was a proper battler and lost. This is not good. This is not good. Big up Whispers on winning the process too. It's well deserved. It absolutely is.
Worked very hard for it.
Absolutely is. Yeah. Crumpet, sup? How you doing? Salute. This show should be called Teasing the Microwave. Lads, just stick it in for 2 minutes. If you ever put my food in the microwave, I might well shoot you. Sorry, microwave's just ruin food. It might be late, but it will be hot, so you won't have to put it in the microwave. I'll be late, not you, so it won't be in the microwave. It will be steaming hot, and you might be a little tired for waiting, but God, you'll love it when it gets here. Yes, Whispers has been a revelation during the process. It was hilarious. Yan had nothing for it, and he said he'd write it if they gave him a minute. So they sang in the countdown thing while he was thinking. Then he decided to freestyle. He freestyled for 8 bars, all ending with down and quit. Gosh. London Jen again says, hey, family. Salute, London Jen.
Salute
friend of the show. Fam them. Incredible third, Rivers. Third. The second was the one for me. Well, it was a third, but it was the second.
He knows something that everyone else doesn't know.
Yeah, perhaps.
That's really what he's doing. He's secretly letting us know. Okay. I know that was the third riffs.
Okay.
You did it in the second part.
Can I see the lighter, please?
Sure can. Where's my lighter?
I don't know. Yeah, Troy says Rivers smoked Mackenzie. Premier battles. Let's go. Bizzo's got his belt here ready. I can auction off a ticket as I can't go anymore. Oh, you too, Crumpet. Oh my goodness. That's a real shame.
2 free tickets.
Yeah, I would have loved to see you. Yeah, so we have to figure out a way.
Brother Crumpet.
Dub T family, how you doing?
What is going on, Dub T?
Dub T. Salute, Wax and Millie. It was nice to see you at the process. You were. It's dope to see you. Thanks for pulling up. Beanie, Sunday family time. Love to the gang. Let's go.
Hope you're feeling well, man. You wasn't feeling too well recently, if I remember rightly. Hope you're feeling much better now, bros.
Yeah, love to you. Man like Beanie in the building. Yeah. Tell you what, we'll add a +1 to that free ticket. Hit the like and subscribe on Jen's channel.
So we got 3 tickets.
Big love.
3 of them bad boys.
Thank you.
I'll be in the building, so I don't need one, but if you're trying to come down and chop it up and see all these crazy battles,
yeah, okay,
we'll have something for you in a minute.
Wicked. Crumpet says, I want to speak about Whispers. I have a hot take that I'd like to get off my chest on something that applies with him that applies to a lot of the scene. Oh, I love hot takes. Okay. Okay. You can give us the steaming. Do you want to jump on? I'm going to put the link in the stream.
You can put the stream
I'm going to put the chat. I'm going to put the stream link in the chat. fucking hell, I got it.
Yeah.
You see, it only took me 3 times. I got it. I'm going to put the stream link in the chat for people to join in. Definitely, we're going to have Bizzo coming on. The champ
himself will be here, so you could talk to him directly if you want.
I hope so. Do you have? I haven't confirmed it with him. So
no, I mean, he says that he stays up on it. So yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. Wiretap, salute. How you doing? Nice to link with you as always yesterday, and we tapped into most of the face-offs earlier on, and we're going to talk about that. Going to talk about everything, but yeah, go and follow and subscribe to the Wiretap. Equally, Phoenix Fire has just put out a recap. Oh, and in fact, hold on, let me say as well, both of these channels have put out recaps. I haven't done mine yet. Put out their recaps from the process 2. Trabs has got a ton of interviews. Phoenix has done a whole recap. So go and check those out and subscribe. Incidentally, shout out Phoenix Fire and her brand Indigo Pink. She gave me this hat, which is what I'm wearing right now. So salute to the UK media doing big things. Go and follow and support. I can jump on for a bit. Okay, dope, Crumpet. Let's what I'm going to do is I don't think it's in there because I was looking for mine in there, and that pink one doesn't work. Yeah, just take them. I've got another one somewhere. I'll find it. Yeah, here is D-Mac. D-Mac also battled yesterday. Salute. How you doing, D-Mac? You want to pull up as well? The link will be in the stream. Yeah, D-Mac had a great battle yesterday.
I was kind of surprised. I'll be real with you. I was surprised because like D-Mac is showing more and more that he doesn't need to do what people think D-Mac's going to do to win a battle. You understand? So it was crazy still. It's good to see man evolving.
Yaneth is like the Gilbert of battle rap. Who is Gilbert? Goldberg?
No, Gilbert was some little scrawny version of Goldberg.
Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Hold on, but Goldberg, okay, all right.
But Gilbert was like some little clone in it, like some little scrawny, lightweight version of Goldberg.
Right, well, that's what Dub T said.
Yeah,
did I put it in there? Oh, okay, I've just put it in there now. Yeah, there's the link in the chat. Bizzo, jump on. Crumpet, jump on. Any of the battlers from yesterday, feel free to jump on. Yeah, Rivers does know. Let me share this link to myself. And in fact, bear with me just a second whilst I share the stream myself. I should have put it on my IG as well.
I salute to Young Deezy still.
Big up YD.
All day.
I tweeted today, YD stays ready. So I come home after the process too. I'm in my bed, sitting, chilling. I see Salas go live. He's in the studio with YD. YD said he pulled up, or Salas said he pulled up, he put on a beat. Yeah. YD went straight in, one take, recorded some fire, and was still just at it. Like he stays ready.
Yeah. YD.
Always stays ready. Got nothing but love for him. And he's who did I see? Was it Battle Rap Twins you were saying earlier? Put up a YD versus Black T.
Yeah, that would be mad.
What do you think about that, YD? I don't know if you commented.
It just held us up still. Man like Gorilla in the comments. Don't worry, Jim will get to the comments.
Oh, Bizzo, I'm coming.
Oh, is Bizzo there?
He is there. Bear with me just a second.
Is in the building.
Uncle Tone is here.
Champions, bro.
Like I said, it's the night of champions. So bear with me. What I'm going to do then is let's do this right. It's the night of champions.
Yes, sir.
We have the brand new Premier Battles champion. He has put in a crazy slog this year. The work this man has put in, the grind, the effort, the focus, the determination he has had all year.
Without the title match, he's been on champion form. Understand? So there is no question whether or not it was the decision to make, but let's get him in there.
There is no more worthy champion right now. Premier Battles champ. He said he's got the belt in the building. Bizzo Bond.
Hiya.
Hold on. Let me
How's it going?
That's right. Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh. Yeah. We are good.
Yeah, Biz.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How you do? Oh, there it is.
Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, that is beautiful. Why don't I have this loaded up?
Rivers, are you getting nostalgia?
Yeah, man. I remember them days, man. It was a beautiful. that was a beautiful one day that I touched that belt. One day.
Okay, it's not gonna work now. How you doing, champ?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm really good.
Good.
Glad to be speaking to you. I'm a little starstruck right now.
It's very.
Champ.
I'm the same old lad from Preston. Don't worry, I've not changed yet.
Biz, what we're gonna do? We're gonna quickly get Tone in there, and we're gonna quickly get
Well, we'll see who it is.
We'll see who that is.
Up.
But yeah, and then we'll get back to you, bro. We'll just get everyone in there because they're patiently waiting.
Okay. So we have another champion in the building. I think he's either the winningest, to use an American made-up word, champ in UK history. I think he's held
this is the Godfather, the champion, the Godfather
of champions.
Yeah, he's champion of champions.
I put him on my Instagram today, Tony D, and the D stands for top 2, and he's not 2.
Yeah,
Tony D,
and that's the D silent.
Yo,
salute,
Ton.
How you doing?
Salute,
how's it going, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, bro. Relaxing, tired, man. It's late. It's a school night. It's
is.
like you don't got jobs or nothing, man. It's a school night. I'm old. Quick.
Oh, you gotta get at the same time as the kids and get there before them, innit?
My job starts in a few. I've got hours before my job starts, so
I know about your hours are horrible.
Yeah.
No, I don't miss doing nights.
I'm a late night girl. Yeah, so we have his camera's come off, so maybe he'll pop it back on. But yeah, one champ to another, you were just congratulating him. What do you think of Bizzo this year? I know you were saying you haven't been tapped into too much. You were saying earlier on the face-off, but I'm sure Bizzo's definitely made an impression with you.
I've been Bizzo's not one of the new names that he's not a new name. Do you know what I mean? I know Bizzo. I know Bizzo. Bizzo been about for a while, man, and he's paid his dues. He's put in. He stayed on it.
That's crumpy.
Don't get disheartened. Stay on the grind. Keep writing. Keep getting better. Keep pushing. Keep performing. Stay on it. And hard work pays off, man.
Yeah, man.
Champ out here, and we speak from time to time in the DMs. You know what I mean? He knows I'm a fan. He knows I catch up with bits and pieces that he does. Yeah, man.
Likewise,
I'm a fan.
Likewise,
bro. Bear with me just a second. His camera's back on now, so we will add new Mersey twerk. What up?
Yo, what's good, guys?
Big dog.
Hey, big dog. Can you guys hear me okay?
We can, loud and clear. Thank you for pulling up. Is this your first time on Rose?
Yeah, first time on the stream. Yeah, we got the Premier Battles champ, the former Don't Flop champ, and the Barcade champ in the building.
It's a night of main events, mate.
Well, yeah, Night of Champions. Has someone got YouTube playing in the background?
No. I know it could just be echo.
Okay.
I'll get some headphones in.
Okay. No problem. I think it's okay now.
New Mersey twerk.
It's not okay. Kind of still there.
Yeah.
Someone needs to turn down their volume.
I'll get some headphones in and we'll see what happens there.
No, it it seemed to have been all right then. Okay, all right. Sorry about those technical difficulties. Just got thrown off. Why did I open that? Yes. So I was saying, Bizzo's crazy run this year. How? So obviously we addressed the elephant in the room first off. You haven't been able. You didn't get to battle Yunnan. You should have been battling next week on the All the Smoke card, which we'll definitely talk about. We've got Tony here, who is also on that card. Talk to me. How do you feel about that?
I was gutted. I really wanted to battle that champ, man. I was so ready for it. I've been ready for weeks and weeks and weeks. I think I was ready like 3 weeks before Apex for the battle. I had everything locked in, and then he pulled out 2 weeks before the event, and then I was ready again. Like, I've been ready for ages now. I was looking forward to it, and then he pulled out 2 weeks before this event, and then we did a bit of negotiating behind the scenes to try and get him to do it, and thought it was all boxed off and ready to go, and then he cancelled again. But it is what it is, man. But I was so ready. I was so ready for the battle. I was looking forward to it so much as well. I just wanted to get in front of a crowd again, you know.
Yeah, I think that's one thing about you that cannot be at all questioned. Your hunger, your motivation, your drive, your willingness to sort of prove yourself, to show and prove and to put on every time, and your consistency. So I think that in itself are, like River said, like you've moved like a champion all year. Though, you know, what better sort of representative of the league, of what Premier Battles is doing right now than Bizzo Bond. So yeah, and
appreciate that. Thank you.
Like you said, you've held off the last 3 months to get this battle on. You haven't been able to do anything, so better you get it this, get the belt and can go out there and defend it and prove yourself. Not that you need to prove yourself, but you know what I mean.
I feel like I do. I feel like I do now. I've been given it in this context. So, but it's just another challenge for me, isn't it? So that's what I'm all about, and I'm ready for. And I'm ready to defend it whenever. Really, it's just a case of finding the right time and the right place, and then obviously the opponent, and then it's on. But yeah, it's ended the year a bit like anticlimactic, to be fair, for me, in the sense that I wanted to go out after winning the belt as opposed to being given it. So
well, yeah. I mean, you've got lots of things to look forward to. What is the your KOTD, is that sort of card locked in? Do you know when you're going over there next year?
Yeah, so this is the thing, right? I was really looking forward to battling in front of a crowd, and now my first battle in front of a crowd in over 2 years is going to be when I go to Canada now, I think, which is a bit, mad.
You're gonna love
it's a bit mad. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be February or March from what they're saying, but I think I don't know about opponent, I don't know location, I don't know anything, because obviously season 1's still going on. So
sure,
and it depends on how that all filters out as to who I'll face, I suppose, as well. Because if you get someone like Madflex winning season 1 and winning 100 grand, he's not going to be looking at battles like with me. He's going to be looking a bit higher up the chain. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you're not going to get the KOTD champ right
after
this one.
Exactly.
Yeah, not
exactly.
Because just because that makes
no, I fully get it, man. Fully get it.
Crumpet, can you give us a mic check?
1 2 1 2.
Okay, we're perfect now. You said you had a hot take. Let's just divert to that very, very quickly before we kind of move on to what I haven't got planned, but what will hopefully unfold naturally as we go along. But what's your hot take?
So because obviously I wasn't at the process yesterday, but I was keeping updated through Twitter, obviously, and through people like Nelly. And I noticed that Whispers had a bar, I think, in his third, like that was quoted on Twitter, which was something about fucking Ronald Weasley, like eat slugs. And that's one of the most kind of played out. It's not, I've heard that quite a lot. And it's like when Whispers was on here last week, he was saying, okay, I'm making every bar original. I'm coming my best here. And it's things like that. And I noticed it as well with when Georgie bowled Tony, and he had a big bar. He had a big like setup leading up to like a wedding cake bar in his third or something like that. You only cut the top tier like a wedding cake. And he was the exact same. He was saying, okay, I'm diverting everything into this. I'm going to make it as original as possible. Every bar a hard hitter. And then you come with those kind of like played out, I think people just, if you're going to come with bars like that, just say, maybe I'm not bringing my, it's, do you kind of get what I mean with that?
Kind of, but my kind of only argument is I can't really account for what bars he's heard before to know if it's original to him or not. You understand? Because some of us have got the encyclopedic knowledge of loads of bars, and then other people are a bit more newer to it. So what might be a creative idea to them might be something someone else has used before without them knowing, kind of thing. It's happened to me before. I wrote a bar against Mock where I said, if you're gonna be a prick, at least back your points like a porcupine. Then when I'm watching Mackenzie's got a bar where he says, I'm back on point like a porcupine. I never knew he even had that. And I was expecting him to say something about it in our battle, but he didn't even say anything.
I remember you said something.
Yeah, remember I was saying to you, I said, bro, like, I didn't even know he had that bar. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes obviously the one about the wedding cake one, I think that's a bit more of an obvious one for me, because I remember someone saying, I put a couple in your top like a wedding cake, something like this. I've heard that before, innit?
Be Magic.
Yeah, Be Magic said it versus Chiller.
Yeah, so the Ron Weasley one, I ain't heard it before. So what other battle has it been said in?
I've heard it 2 or 3 times, a couple of URL battles. It was said against me in a battle, so I mean, obviously I'm going to be kind of biased if it was said against me,
Yeah, you'll remember it definitely for sure.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, it's just like that kind of idea that, a battle is going to have this battle. It means a lot to them. And before that, they say, okay, I'm going to come with every single bar original. They make these public statements. And when they bring things like that, I look here and think, well, are they really backing that?
Bizzo, you were going to say something.
All I was going to say is when I first got introduced to Georgie Roots, I noticed that Georgie Roots had a very like nostalgic style of writing, and his punches were very similar to ones back in like 2013, 2012, Don't Flop kind of days. And it was like a very nostalgic kind of writing. So I'd hear the way he'd write, and I'd be like, I've heard something similar like that before. So I understand what you mean. I think it boils down to how much time you've invested in the scene. Like if you weren't around when 2013 Don't Flop and things like that, and you're jumping in the ring, those kind of bars are brand new to you, and you do think that you're writing those punches for the first time and no one's heard them before, because the people that are around you right now aren't saying them. But the people that are around you right now aren't saying them because they've heard them before in the past. So it's a bit of a merry-go-round. I understand what you're saying, though. Yeah.
Tony, have you got anything to say about that?
No, I think
you were the person who that wedding cake bar was said to.
Yeah, I think sometimes you can write similar bars. Yeah, or you know what I know can happen if you prepping for someone, watching their battles, and it filters into your subconscious, and then you sit writing, and it suddenly pops up like it's one of your ideas. You know what I mean? You might have just watched the battle, and it's just filtered in, and you think you're original, but it's something that you've heard. But there's no way of like, I ain't mad at you. I don't like. Yeah.
But it's like when you write Squid Game bars. Like, how many Squid Game bars have we heard over the last like 2 weeks? Like, everyone thinks that they've got that idea, and it turns out like it's just a load of similar punches all in the same like, set of battles. Man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Battle rap trending topics. They like people will hear them and just latch onto them. Like, I thought of a punch about that. I thought of a punch about that. It happens from time to time. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of them things.
Yeah, and I think definitely, and I've seen this argument elsewhere very recently that was it Mike P who made it? I can't remember, but that a lot of the material at the moment is very unoriginal, and maybe it's a question of just not having not having a diverse enough catalog, not having watched enough battles to know what maybe isn't, original people doing their homework. So I think there's a point of you know, if you are an active battle rapper, you should definitely be, you know, actively trying to not use outdated material, to know what is outdated, and to maybe sometimes if you think of something too easily, that I saw someone else saying this, was it in a spaces, if you come up with something and it just seems too obvious, one of these very topical references or one of those films, like run it by someone who is one of these encyclopedias. Hey, have you heard of Ronald Weasley Slugs Bar? I think that sounded a little nitpicky to Whispers is I think, what is that, he's 4 battles in, and he does have a lot of material that is quite original. I don't know, I personally haven't. I've heard a lot of Harry Potter bars. I don't recall necessarily hearing that one. Are you saying that he in general and Georgie in general are unoriginal, or are you just saying their material they use? Is it that they use a lot of material? Is it that you say, because you're taking objection to the fact that they've said we are creative, we come up with original stuff? Are you saying they don't, or just they had a couple of bars here and there that wasn't?
Couple bars, like the majority of Georgie's stuff versus, as I said, I haven't seen Whispers versus Nick, so I'm not going to judge all this other material off that. For all I know, it could just be the one-off as far as that. But for Georgie versus Tony, 99% of his bars was like, oh, you know, they were original. They were kind of like creative.
Oh,
I mean,
your Wi-Fi is a bit trippy.
A lot of.
You're back.
How's that?
You're good. Keep going.
Perfect. Yeah, you know, I think, and I mean, what me and you saw a bar that happened last night, the Lex Luthor bar, the Coke so white it cuts itself, something like that. And when, because that's probably the best bar of like a Coke so white. And when there's that good as far as that concept, you know, there's no point trying to do bars like that anymore, because you won't top that. And there's been a lot better, like as he said, chill as B Magic telling chill up, or a couple in stop like wedding cake. When bars like when Georgie goes around and says, okay, I'm going to do a wedding cake bar like that, he's setting himself up as to that standard.
Yeah, but I think that's, I totally hear where you're coming from, but you're saying it is, maybe he hasn't recalled that from that battle, maybe he hasn't seen that battle, but you said 99% of it. So if I'm saying something which is 99% true, if someone says, well, there's that 1%, I'm gonna say, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like,
and I mean,
I'll do better. I'll get to 100%, but if I'm 99% there, then I appreciate the compliment.
Definitely. And I think you touched on it there. I think that's kind of where feedback is crucial from people. You know, great. I think George's only been, he's only been a fan of Ballarat for the last couple of years. Well, feedback is crucial for someone who maybe have been watching it a bit longer and who may have that kind of like, who may have actually heard of this stuff, you know?
Do you know what, though? I'll say this, though, yeah. I like the idea of your opponent teaching you that in the battle. So I like the idea of your opponent coming along and saying, remember that wedding cake bar you had? Well, it was, you know, like what Gemini did to Shocks and that. I like the idea of that, like being, like rather than it be like an outrage we speak about on social media, we leave that angle for a battler to take and to talk to him. You understand? Rather than him going there and say, I'll kick your baby over a fence. No, I'm going to tell you that the way how you talk in your bars and your bar about such and such has been used before or something like that. I prefer that. Because there's no other way they're going to learn better than having to watch that forever on YouTube. You understand? So that's how I would deal with it, rather than like even taking them to the side.
No, I think Crumpet is right in sort, or not to say it's his opinion, right? So
if it's your guy.
But I don't think there's anything wrong in necessarily supporters sort of saying, listen, battlers, tighten up. Like you're using outdated stuff that you shouldn't. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with the supporter sort of, because it's that feedback or critique, isn't it? It's I think it's appropriate.
More time.
But yeah, thank you for the hot take. Definitely, everybody has to see that. I'm just going to talk with half a lip done and the other one with a thing in the middle.
Better that than half a lip.
Yeah, definitely check out the final from the process when it comes out. Oh shoot, Tony, you didn't even catch that one, did you? You were in the building.
Nah, I missed it. I had to leave, man.
Yeah,
But you know what? For a kid who's 4 battles in, Whisper's stage presence is insane, man.
crazy.
Like his prep game, like in terms of how he has to know it to match each movement that he does and how he projects his thing. Like you think he'd been here 10 years, man. He's crazy. He's crazy.
Is this actually his is this his first few battles since he's joined the process? Has he never battled before?
He had one battle before, didn't he? Like one.
With no crowd.
He did a battle with his mate, IMAB, and I think he might have done some during quarantine. He did some online battles. So some video, like some Zoom battles. And yeah, one battle with his mate in a sort of just a room. Empty room, and then just the process.
His performance is crazy, man. He just like when it's just a different level when you're watching like the highlights on like the Insta stories and stuff, and when it's on YouTube, he just steps it up miles past everyone else in that like kind of bracket. It's crazy. He's like endearing to watch, isn't he? Like as soon as it goes on him, you're like, right, I want to see what he's about to say, because he's so like confident in himself, and
yeah, he is, and
leaves
he's
it all on the floor.
Well, it's very quiet. He's sort of a very when he's around, he's sort of very
he's an assassin,
unassuming. He's got a very unassuming character, sort of. He's just there.
It's like he's saving. It's like he's charging up, saving all of his energy for the moment when he has to explode in the ring. Outside of that, he's just, you get me, just cool. Like it's good, very rare. But yeah, he's coming more and more out of himself in terms of his character around everyone, more comfortable with everybody and that. So starting to see a different side to him.
Yeah.
Showed a lot of personality in the battle that he never had before.
Yeah.
Man had jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
His comfort levels, his poise up there is impeccable for somebody so new. To come out that first bar from that first process, that big shank, to be able to do that, like, was just, and then continue it. Insane. I saw there was a lot of chat going on. I think Dub T is saying that you shouldn't have got your belt, Bizzo. Yeah. He's saying it should have been an interim title and that you should have had to battle somebody for it. What do you think about that?
An interim title? I'm not Justin Gaethje.
I don't know who that is, but that's funny.
It's like a UFC thing, that, isn't it? An interim title. I understand where they're coming from, but I said this on the face-offs with Wiretap. I don't see how it makes sense for me to battle anyone on the roster for the title if I'm the number 1 contender, because then it's like I'm battling the number 2 contender or the number 3 contender for the title that I've won a tournament to battle for, and I can't help that my opponent pulls out either, so that's another thing. And I just think I don't like blowing my own trumpet very much, as I'm quite a humble person. But I feel like I don't think anyone
blow your trumpet, Bizzo.
I don't think anyone's touched my ear in battle rap, regardless of whether I battled Yunnan or not. I just don't think anyone's come close to it. No one. I've had one judge decision out of 17 judges vote against me. I've had the 3 top highest fan percent votes on Twitch in my 4 battles. I'm unbeaten since battling Deviant in 2000 and when was it, Crumpet? You know when it was 2019, was it?
No, you lost to Milky. You beat Deviant.
Yeah, with that 2019.
Milky was 2018. No, 2019. Yeah, like
so unbeaten since 2020. Yeah.
No, you did everything, bro. You did everything. You beat everybody that they put in front of you. That's all you can do. Yeah, you took all the steps yourself. You took it on your shoulders and got there. It's not your fault if when you got there, the guy who was supposed to be standing there wasn't on job. Like you did your part. You like that's a worthy champion. You know what I mean?
My thing is, yeah, it says where winning matters. Now, when we can't make a decision, we're gonna go by who's been winning. You understand? And Izzo Bond has been winning.
Winning.
He's been winning. So we have to give him the title. It's only right.
Don't get me wrong. Like I know that narrative will build. I know that they'll think, oh, he shouldn't have been giving it this way or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm ready to defend it. I want to defend it. I've told Briggsy like I've been offered some crazy battles for the start of next year with Prem, and I've said no. I want to defend it against someone. Do you know what I mean? I want to prove that I'm worthy of holding it, even though I feel like I have done that already. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. Who's that man? Like Tech,
Big Techie.
Tech.
First process.
What up?
Process champion number one.
Continuing the run of champs. This really
this is. I feel very, very privileged to be in the street.
Come on, man.
You need whispers, to make it a complete set. That read between the bars, talk very nice to Bizzo.
I ain't gonna lie, I was just now watching Bizzo versus Rex just now. That's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, talk very nice to Bizzo. Like you said, those stats. I need to reach out to Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast. You need your own stat sheet thing because that's a phenomenal run. And those stats don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Well, they do sometimes, but those ones don't. You know?
No, they're legit, mate. They're legit. Even the Bobby battle stands on its own because like everything voted for me, and then he comes off the back of that, and that's probably like the battle of the year with Shufflo. So it's like the form stands up. It's not like I've battled everyone on off days. Do you know what I mean?
Look. Dub T is kind of a little bit backtracking and giving you a compliment now, saying by no means am I saying that Bizzo doesn't deserve it. He deserves it, and I don't think he ever did say he didn't. It probably more than Yunnan did. It's probably down to the fact that I was looking forward to seeing that battle. To be fair, I hear that argument. I'm sure we all were really looking forward to seeing that, and none of us, I'm sure, know more so than Bizzo because Bizzo is up for the fight. But
so ready.
We can't hold
so
that against
ready.
Yeah, he's such a worthy champion. He's just been champ all year. Uncle Tone. We've got a battle coming up next week. We'll get to that. But you and the champ yesterday had a few. The first process champ had a few words to say to each other, and you also were saying, "Is him next?"
No, he said it's him. Yeah.
Why not, man? Why not? Let's go. I'm happy. I'm out here having fun, man. Like I said, I already done this. I've done this a million times. Big names, small names, big rooms, small rooms, veterans, newcomers. I don't mind. I ain't never shied away from no one. And I see him making a name for himself.
As long as you're outside, just stay outside. That's all we ask. Stay outside.
Come on, bro. I'm out here, man. Even when the weather's bad, you see me, big coat and all that. I'm out here.
But remember, I was the one that was like on the other side of the window when it's raining. Yo, bro, come out. It's all right. That was me.
I had to dry me
remember
clothes,
that.
Bro,
that was me, though, isn't it?
I had to dry me clothes. I was waiting on stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, now it's all sorted. I'm outside, brother. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You gonna wish you stayed in and double locked the door, young man.
No.
That was going to be my first question. Do you think, Tech, this could be are you worried that this is one of those careful what you?
No, it's. I'm never worried. I'm more of how serious I'm gonna take it, and obviously Tony's just as serious as you can take it to get it. For me, obviously Tally was that person of that how serious, and now Battle Tally's like that's the next one, isn't it? Obviously, I think Unks is also he's given the shot, isn't it? He's given the shot as well because obviously on that prior bit of him not being outside, it was me that was kind of, do you know what I mean? So I feel like he knows that he has to see me because of that. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's always picked me up before he even met me, he always pick me up. Do you know what I mean? Like before even really, I see him like text doing this thing. It looks like he's not phased on that. So yeah, but never worried though.
Never worried.
You should
never worried. You don't do that.
You should be. Come on, man.
Interesting. Brixie says, I want to see Tony versus Bizzo. Small room, non-title match in 2020.
Crazy. That would be crazy.
Brixie must want to go back home. Brixie was inside. Hey, man.
That would be crazy.
Bizzo, have you battled on a big stage?
Not really. The biggest one I did was against Tally in Brixton Jam. I'd say that was like a massive crowd.
Okay.
But I've never done a big stage. No, that's another thing I was looking forward to was Apex with Yunnan because I was looking forward to that. Another thing he took me away from.
I think that's for us. Yeah, I don't know how Bizzo feels, but for me, yeah, especially my lot, yeah, because we've done the whole. Well, not me and Roots, but Enigma and Jester and like a lot of people. They've all only really battled COVID and after COVID. So it's like now that big rooms are starting to open up again, it kind of feels like you're gonna see who's not gonna make it to like the big stage and who's gonna stick to small rooms. You know what I mean?
I'd prefer if me and Tony ever went down, I'd prefer it on a big stage. Personally, I think it'd be better.
I like the intimacy of a small setting.
Yeah,
I think.
I like a small room still. I'm not gonna lie, but I would love to have a opportunity on. I think it'd quite good too.
It would be a privilege either way. So if your calendar's open, bro.
I think that would be a great one 2022. Damn.
No worries. Maybe later in the year, late 2022. Let's see what we can do, man.
Yeah, man. Sounds good. I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, I like the idea of a small.
So definitely we should put together like a little champs versus legends card or something, man.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something. It'll be crazy.
Only.
Yeah.
Champions versus the legends. You get me? I think that'll be dope. I think there's enough of us now for it to be like a really big. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's a few champs now, man.
At least we get Tony versus Nugget. Yeah, we definitely do. How are you feeling about that? Before we get to that, Dub T says, I will pay any amount of money to set up Tony versus 42 at the next Apex.
Jen?
It's not Briggsy that he's got to pay. It's me and Shotty.
Crumpet.
I've got a question. If we're speaking of money, Tech, you seem confident for the Tony battle. Are you money on the line? Judged confident?
Oh.
Just enjoy the experience, bro.
No.
You
know why that's bad as well? Because I've been screaming. Obviously, I had my face off yesterday. I've never lost a judge battle. I think I've lost one. I've been against Enigma because I choked, but a lot of my judge, I've never really lost a judge battle other than that one year. But yeah, I definitely don't feel. I don't feel mad still.
Tone, would you feel confident if it was a judged money on the line battle?
I'm good, man. 3 rounds I don't lose. We know this. 3 rounds, 3 clean rounds I don't lose, man. We got this. No issue.
Okay, I'll book it wherever. I think that is Tony versus Bizzo. A verbal contract signed. We'll get it in blood later on for you, Bizzo. Don't worry.
From this point on though, Biz, it means I don't like you anymore.
I know, yeah. I can't DM you anymore, bro. I can't DM you anymore.
Cool. Long as we're on the same page, we're good.
Right, Tony Nugget. So you got that next week, Tone. How are you feeling about that one? You're looking here, relaxed Sunday afternoon, it's a school night. I'm a bit late. You're gonna have to go soon. Yeah.
I should be asleep. Look at the time.
I know, I'm looking at the time. I know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Like I said, same thing as yesterday, to be honest with you. I've got 1 round locked in my head. I've got a second round on paper that's resonating somewhere in the back of my brain. And the third is still floating around, man, like in the ether. I'll spend the next couple of days pulling it out and structuring it whilst just reciting the other 2. And yeah, we good, man. I'm in the normal space. I'm in There's nothing happening right now that's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Is that standard prep for you?
That's not ordinary.
Like,
You know, that's
before?
not ordinary though, innit? You know that, innit?
I know, mate. I can't. Mate,
That shit's not only saying it like it's ordinary. It's not ordinary.
You might tell you it's ordinary though. Come on.
Tony's
Do
not
you know
going
what's so funny is that the Georgie battle, I think I had 3 rounds prepped 3 days before the battle, and I've never done that in my life, man. Like Georgie was the most prepped I've ever been for a battle, and that's because I had 3 rounds 3 days before it.
Do you know how much work man has to put in to have these rounds ready? Like I stick down a lot. Man said 3 days. You've got a week now, and it's like you've got fucking 2 rounds to fucking put in the brain, and it's like you're moving like it's normal. I've got one.
My short-term memory is only capable of doing that. Like I can cram that in the space, and then as soon as I've finished, I forget it. It's why I can't remember any bars I've ever said. Like it only works for that period of time. Like
third in the shotty battle has him chatting about the face-off that happened like a day before the battle. I swear, I think that sounds familiar.
No, and when Tony battled Math, he said something that happened the day before in the Math battle.
Yeah. That's one of the benefits of being able to write late and remember stuff.
It's bro. Don't you ever feel like it's risky? Have you ever done it and had a risky? Like Bizzo, what are you like with your prep? Are you very
weeks,
with your
weeks, mate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. I'm not. Mate,
I've got my first round for Tony in my head already now, ready to put into Microsoft Word. No, I need a good few weeks to prep it and lock the performance in, and I can't. I'd be having panic attacks and going to bed with hot sweats. Me, if I was 3 days out from a battle and didn't have 3 rounds, I'd be shitting myself.
What about you?
I can't do that.
No, it's not no, it's not that it's risky. It like, for instance, I did that.
But it's not. But how I'm looking at it, this is how I'm looking at it, because Rivers deep in here. It's not even 90-second rounds. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like it's not even 90-second rounds. It's always like 2 minutes and change, like strong change.
Think of this year. You see, since you started to do this year, haven't you noticed how much more easier it is to memorize it each time? Much more easier.
2 rounds in a week.
Wait, less than a week. Hear me out though, fam. Ain't you had that time where you wrote a round and it's almost like when you finish writing it, you already memorized it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hear that. But that's
imagine having it for all the years that Tony's had it. Imagine where his memory is.
It's different. It's different.
It's a whole next place.
I get that.
Man can only dream of getting there one day, but his shit's in the next place. Like,
what do you do, Rivers?
Huh?
What's your like standard prep time?
I'll say maybe I like to have at least 3 to 4 weeks to just get everything done in it. But if I get more time than that, it's fun for me because I can just stretch it out. I don't have to do it every day now. That's more what it is for me. I just don't want to get bored of this and just not really want to do it. Like I want to have enough time to do it and that. So I like to stretch it out. So I like to have more time. But it only really takes me like 3 weeks if you slap it all together in it. One time I spoke to Chris Lees and he said to me, 10 days before the battle, he likes to have all 3 of his rounds memorized. 10 days before the battle. I said, 10 days? I have my 3rd round finished like the day before, and then I'm just using that last day to do the 3rd. He's like, nah, 10 days, I need everything done. When he told me that, I watched his performances and I realized how he was able to have that kind of projection, that kind of multis, that breath control, all of that, because 10 days before the battle, he's already locked in all of that. So it just made me.
I'll be honest, bro. I'm longer than that, me. Yeah. I'll have it locked in like 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks before I'll have it like firmly locked in, and then it's I'd
love to if I get that time. I'd love to. But you don't always get afforded that time. So I would love to have that much time. I think that's when you get your best performances off, when you've taken enough time to get comfortable with it and go there on the day just relaxed and just get it off. That's where you get your best performances. But
if you talk about it being a risk, when I battled Real Deal, I didn't leave it late on purpose. I left it like it was late because I was doing stuff. I had other things happening. So like I literally wrote I think I wrote around a 3rd in the hotel on the day of the battle, Like I had the first two, they wasn't locked. I just finished them like on the flight, like just before. But that wasn't by design. That wasn't my normal routine. It was because I was here, there, and everywhere and doing stuff. So that in terms of a risk, that can be a risk. But right at this very moment, I've got nothing to do but come home, feed my kids, and then practice bars.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, when it's like that, it's a lot easier to recite it and learn it and get it locked in, isn't it? When life isn't interfering.
I don't know, but as well, yeah, I used to kind of doubt myself a lot more in the early days, like doubt how much prep I needed. I would over prep, you know what I'm saying? And like, there's certain people, I don't chat to them no more. I think they're complete and utter dickheads, yeah. But one thing they did say to me is, bro, don't over prep. You already got your shit locked in. Don't worry about that. You've got it, bro. Sometimes like what Tony's saying, you just have to have the confidence to be like, I know my shit, man. Yeah, I know my shit. You understand? That helps you as much as prepping sometimes. Just knowing that you've got it. I wrote this. I know this. I've got it. You know what I mean? But yeah, still prep.
Yeah, Tech, you've got 2 clashes in a day next week. I didn't mean to leave that up there so menacing for so long. But yeah, you've got 4 rounds next week. Is that any different?
That's how you look at it. It's a 4-round battle. You get a break.
Yeah, it's different. It's way different to what Tony said. It's way different. Because you know what it is. The only reason I can do them things is because I look at the longevity of the whole situation. I'll look when the battle's booked. And I'll set myself a target. So I said to myself, okay, I got Wolf, and then the Skoma battle came up. So I said, cool, I'll finish my Wolf stuff by this day. If I finish it before that, then cool. But I want to have it locked in. So that was today. So I already had my Wolf material. So the only thing I have left to do is my Skoma, but I've got it written. I just haven't gone over it. Do you know what I mean? So that's just this week of me doing that. Do you get? That's 1 round. But that's just because of my timing. And I'm looking at it. I don't do it like, weeks. No, I'll get my calendar out and I'll look like, cool, if I get it done by, and that's what it is. And I just set myself targets like that.
So with the Skoma battle, because there's 50 quid on the line, is the prep any different because of that? Is that like an extra motivation for you to maybe prep a bit more?
It was motivation for me to take it. Obviously, I'm going there to win because he's put up the money, but more now because he does bare chatting. I would still go there normal and battle and just be me, but he's like try to poke at me like in a way that I don't like for someone that's trash to me. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking make sure that my shit's gonna smoke the whole boot, lace, sole, on the whole shoe, like just to get it. So yeah.
What
is it 50 quid or 50 euros? Because
it's 45 euro, 50 quid, and then Rory put up 100 euro or £100 as well for the winner.
Okay,
that's not a bad day's work. Not a bad day's work.
That's drinks on me for the pen.
And that is going down. Give me the details of that attack.
That is going down on the 4th of December in Ireland and Rappers Fall. That's me, Enigma, Jester, and Georgie Reeds on that card. Caps is on that card, and Celesta is on that card battling Jay Shaw. I'm not sure of everyone on the Ireland side. I know Lizzie C is on there. I know is Lizzie on there? I think she's on there. Subrams is on there.
She's got
Gwyn.
Yeah, she's
Enigma's battling Scaldy, Georgie Roots battling Terminal, you're battling Red Wolf, and Caps is battling Sublime.
Don't sleep on Terminal.
Roots has got that.
Yeah, it's Terminal.
Yeah, that'll be a good battle. 1 round though.
1 round. Okay.
1 round.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can't get out to that. But
I think there'll be a VOD as well dropping as well. So it'll be calm. It'll be out straight away. I think next day.
I'll definitely be supporting that and getting the VOD. And if you can't be in Ireland for that, I would suggest you do the same because there's going to be some dope battles. Right, we are an hour in. What I'm going to do is move to recap the process. Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna thank Bizzo and Crumpet for pulling up. I know it's getting really late and it's Monday morning tomorrow. So I appreciate you coming on for Night of Champions.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime, Jen.
Oh, yo, Bond.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes.
Look, I was sitting down and I said, when I see you with this belt, bro, you remind me of the kind of champion that could really go sit in the school with the belt on your shoulder and say, come around here, kids, let me teach you about this thing called battle rap. And then when I thought of that, I said, Bond Cena. So from now on,
Bond Cena.
Yeah, that's you.
I
bro.
like it. Yeah. Mate, I'm changing my Twitter name right now.
I'm like Bond Cena, you know, I like that.
Bond Cena.
You can't see the belt. You can't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on it.
Yeah, thank you very much, and good luck with whatever happens next, Bizzo. And I'm sure you put up to Rose all the time, so I'm sure we'll get to talk about it. Any moves that the champ makes, obviously, we will be talking about here. Crumpet, thank you so much for putting up always in the comments. Sunday Roast family. So yeah, thanks for being here and sharing your hot take with us. But yeah, we will move on to the process recap now. And right. Sorry, I thought I had the card here. It's late, bear with me. Yeah, no, I just had something completely different. You can't see. Yeah. All right, I'm going to run through it quickly. Tech, I think you were there for all of it. Tony, you didn't see. I can talk. I can talk.
I ain't seen most of it.
Get through a sentence, right? Okay. Starting. What was the first battle we had?
Messi.
Was it Messi?
Messi.
Oh,
yes.
Man, what a battle. It was the first time we were seeing AR. He was supposed to battle Messi on Pen Game. That didn't happen. So he said to Messi, let's put it on this card. There was money up for that one. It was a judged battle as well. What did you two think about that battle?
Man, Messi went crazy. But do you know what I gotta say? I tweeted it today. You see the energy in a room for a no loose chat battle. Yeah, the energy is different. Like, man, am I waiting to be entertained? They want to get carried away. They're dying for you to say something that makes them get carried away. Do you know what I mean? So when it does, the reaction's nuts in there. And yesterday he had the crowd eating out the palm of his hand, man. Because it wasn't that his opponent was terrible. I think he needs more experience. You know what I mean? And like doing this more and more often, he'd obviously gain that and find his feet. But yeah, Messi was he had some haymakers yesterday, man. Crazy.
Yeah, shout out Gorilla. He says Messi performance of the night. Messi, like you said, he left Tech. Oh, you don't want to say anything about it?
No, I'm thinking. I'm going over it in my brain. I'm just going over it. So in my first, if I'm going it through round and round, I remember his first was good, but it was stumbly. And I think I gave AR
some cleanliness issues, and AR came out and had
his second. Yeah, AR came out and it was so different. Like it was so different. It was entertaining. I can't lie. It was actually entertaining. He had a couple of things. He had like them one bars that were just funny. Like, yeah.
Like, what was the one? He get jumped on the spot like a pogo stick. You're like, it's quite simple.
He had one where he was just like, when they think of me, they just think big whaps. And I was just like, yeah. And he got a little push for that. And I was like, yeah.
And I swear he had the
playing with toys one.
He said, "Well, I've really been through pen games." It's like, right,
yeah.
Pen games. Like, I thought that was kind of cool. I thought, okay, maybe this guy kind of gets it a little bit from when I heard.
Yeah. He had a couple still. Obviously, Messi. For me, he didn't have performance of the night. I think he had bar of the night. For me, I think.
What was? Just give us the punch.
The Bart Simpson one, man. That Bart Simpson one.
That was
that
crazy.
Is in competition with one bar that Whispers has got. I'm not gonna lie. Those are the. But that's how I feel about it.
Two of them had Bart Simpsons today, innit? Or some shit.
I don't know, but I know if Messi's was that one, like that one, that was
Bart
the one.
Simpson bar was crazy.
Yeah,
the whole round was crazy, but if I had to choose a bar out of that round, that Bart Simpson bar, it was.
I'm not gonna lie, it just felt like everything Messi did in the second round kept hitting from the beginning. Like he understood, okay, I kind of fucked up my first thing. I need to get this back. He just went straight in. He took the jacket off and kind of got like the first round felt very restricted. It's got all this big.
You know, it kind of looked like that was his last minute round. That was the round that he probably finished
back together
recently. Yeah, because his second was so much more fluent that it was just like, is this the same person type of thing? But I big up AR man bringing out props and a jacket and that on his first battle. I still won't do none of that shit.
I swear he sent a shot at you in the battle, bro.
Why
put my thumb down for them. I don't mind the tech bar, just don't send shots. Don't send shots, especially like, do you know what I mean?
You better get used to it, bro.
No, I hear that. I don't mind the tech bar, but if it's a tech bar, if it's a shot, it has to be good. Like if it's trash, I'm gonna say that it's a shot at me. I'm the only person that can say it's trash.
But I'm saying it's the name. It means that you're somebody now. Like you see, like Rivers will tell you, because I know he gets it now. Like
I get every event I get, bro.
Boom. You're the name that they want. You're the guy to beat. You know what I mean? So like you gotta get used to that. You gotta accept it. It's gonna come.
Nice. But when they fire, Messi had one that was fire. It got reaction. My face, the swell up like text face. He got that, went off. He had that. I didn't put my thumb down for that. It was fire.
Yeah, look, I see them come up on the screen, man. He had a bag of them still.
Crazy. Crazy, right?
Knock off authentics like Chinatown.
Definitely. Hold on. We've got Kick with us as well. How you doing, Kick?
Yeah. I'm good.
Finalist in the process 2 from yesterday. We're just running through the cards. How you doing this evening?
Yeah, I'm good, isn't it? Just bear with me a second, then I'll be 2 seconds.
No problem.
Actually, no, you can still hear me. You can hear me. You can't see me.
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, sorry. What was the question again?
I think you might be lagging.
He is definitely.
Yeah, you're a bit delayed, Nick.
I'll tell you what. I'll jump out and I'll jump on when I get back home. Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's at the gym. Well, hold on. Why I say gym and you say dance studio? Why you got smoke for Kick?
Either way, he's stress relief, isn't it? Either way. Uncle's much, you know. We're like, how long we been?
This is the roast, bro. It's Bants. Come on.
Yeah.
Bring AR back. Respect to AR. We want to see more. AR.
I feel like Messi got that, man. Messi got that clean.
Messi clearly got that. You could see it was a very different, performance. Messi looked experienced up there. He fucked up in the first, like someone said, and he pulled it back. He showed composure. He showed what he does. It's not easy to go up there and do that, and he pulled it back in a crazy way. So yeah, shout out to him for that. AR, I think definitely the first was it was his best round of the battle, and he packed most of his best material into that first.
It's top heavy, like you said.
Yeah, very definitely. But he was an interesting addition to the cards.
He's got character. He's got his own character kind of thing going on.
He's soft up too.
I said leopard print back on the
He's entertaining. I won't lie.
With a pink t-shirt and a green hat. Shout out to Kick. He had these really cute watermelon earrings on yesterday. Bring AR back. Yeah, he is entertaining. Next up, was that Black T and Jester? Was that the second battle? Was it Giz and Crash?
And Giz.
Crash and Giz. My goodness. Did you see that one time?
No, I was just bouncing and crashing. Like I said bye to Crash, and he was like, "Bro, I'm about to go on," but like I had things to do, man. I'm kind of looking forward to that one too. I like Crash. I like Giz.
Was that? Did you only see Messi and AR then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Took
that
too long
sucked.
to start, man.
Yeah, it did take a
Tom
while
did his
to
part,
warm
man.
up.
Tom
He
got there
absolutely did.
on time, ready to watch the team. It's just that things didn't run as on point as it needed to for Tom to
Yeah, I missed the food, bro.
Food didn't come to that 7 anyway. It was all there yamming.
Yeah, I think he was gonna miss the food still.
He was gonna miss the food either way.
Man, but yeah, the next one then, Gears versus Crash. My oh my. This one, we were just talking. We were trying to decide if it was Giz who got hella disrespectful in this battle as well. Had some shit about the wife. Was it? I feel like it was. Was it Giz? What was the angle shit?
I can't even remember.
Can't remember. What did you think of this one, Tech?
I think it was a good battle. I think personally, I would have preferred if it was not a 1 rounder. I don't feel like it was a 1 rounder battle. I feel like
I agree with you on that. I feel like
Giz got to go more. Giz is a bit more structured with his stuff. Crash is very one of those people. When you're battling after the round, he's gonna take in what you've said, and then his energy goes up. And I feel like he didn't get to do that. I feel like because Crash is very performance based, and Giz is a bit better with the pen. I feel like I fucked with Giz's stuff just a bit more. But I definitely feel like it's debatable. I can't call it clear and say like Giz got it easy, or I can't say Crash got it. I feel like it's a debatable battle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it can be very debatable when you have a 1 rounder, like you're saying, both guys put on, or it can just be, really preference. Is one of those where you can.
I think it's one of those preference ones. But I personally, I just leaned a bit more to Giz's stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's me personally.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a watch back before calling it, but I definitely enjoyed it, and I think I'm gonna say that, but yeah, it was nice to see Crash again come back and have another nice battle. He said he's still defending against the Yunnan shit. He's still not over that loss. He's still trying to yeah
PTSD for
yeah, PTSD for real. PTSD for real. Anything to say about your PBK teammate?
ABK.
That's
all right. PBK, you could do that too. But yeah, no, basically,
every time, man.
I think Gizmo, for me, I liked Gizmo's approaches and that. But what I'll say is, I told Crash this afterward. I said, usually when I hear Crash, I wait a bit longer for the thing to hit. But now I feel like it's coming more earlier than it usually is. It usually does, should I say? So he's learning how to punch a bit more quicker, the setup quicker, the punch quicker. Whether the strength of the punch and the setup is as powerful as it can be, that's a different thing. I'm saying that he's learning how to structure his thing up, and I felt like that in the Giz battle. Very clean the way he was just getting through his stuff, innit? So yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Crash might be someone that needs 3 rounds because you want to be entertained by his ideas and stuff. Or not 1 round's enough. Yeah, man. But yeah, I got Giz though. That's what I'm saying.
No bias, of
no
course.
Bias.
Giz and Crash is a debatable battle. If me and Amity don't happen this year, then I want a Giz battle next year. Oh, okay, Gorilla. Like that. He's cold. YD says I preferred Crash. Yeah, you see. Crash keeps getting better since Yunnan. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I can't believe we're almost an hour and done 2 battles. I'm definitely gonna speed this up as we go through. Black Tea versus Jester. Yes. Oh my goodness. This was 3 rounds. This was I think everything we expected it to be. So you ABK Penn State. How you calling it?
And Tony never saw, so yeah, it's like
you can just.
There's no way of. Yeah, no. For me, this is how I've got it. I got it.
Tony, if you want to, Tony, if you want to jump off. If you want to stay. Either way, I'm happy
Appreciate
to.
you being here, bro.
Yeah, I've got 10 more minutes.
Okay, wicked.
Say no more. Yeah, no, I had it just the clear first round. I had Black T clear in the third round, and then it's like the second round is the debate. But I feel like Black T's impression of Jester kind of hit very hard in that second round. So it's where I'd probably lean. Obviously, I'm not being biased or anything, but like that's the debate for me.
I think Black T got it still. Black T got it. He definitely did, man.
I heard you say it was Jester anyway on the day.
He did, man. And it's, you have to think of, from me, I'm not even giving him the props like how you lot giving him the props. I'm very at his neck for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. And we've got a battle next week, and it's the same way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not, because he knows he should do better, and he knows he should. His thing is, I think what's knocked him with Jester, yeah, is because he hasn't been outside and he's part of the pen. He hasn't been outside as much as we have, yeah. He sees that what things we do. You know, things like the prep, like we were talking earlier on.
Yeah.
I can do last minute prep like this. This right now, like for these lot, a week is mad. Like Tech hasn't got one round for 1 week, hasn't got a memory. Do you understand? It's mad to them lot. And then when I'm talking to you guys, I'm like, right, it goes deeper than mine. So
yeah,
Jester was up to like 8 in the morning, bro. I remember waking up, like turning over, and this guy was coming to bed. I'm like, bro, like, so I could hear him in my house going over. He had it. His third, he had it, and it's like he didn't get it off. And I was like, oh. And then it's like the impression hit to the point where it's that type of thing where when Rivers battled Mackenzie, you know, when you're just waiting for him to say
anything
something black. So when Black T done that impression of Jester, all I can hear is that. All I can hear is that impression. And it was like, I'm saying,
so effective.
It's crazy.
So effective.
I think, you know what it is? I think with Black T, yeah, I think he's dope, yeah, and I think he gets better and better, yeah. But his angles are so niche. That's what it is. Because I'm watching him in Photo Boy, and it's his angles that his pen is crazy, but what he chooses to, if he catches you on a fuck up,
yeah,
that's what it is. Don't let him catch you on a fuck up. Because if you say something stupid, and I see him watch Photo Boy, Photo Boy said something like you're trying to take out more dickheads than someone getting circumcised. And Black T had a whole moment of 16 just for that, and it was beautiful.
I remember it was hilarious.
Hilarious. Yeah. I'm dying at home watching it.
Yeah, he's well rounded. I think against a battler that's very well rounded, that can do everything. Someone like even like Tone up there in the corner. That's one of the things that made him dangerous. It's not really much things that these men can't do. You understand that?
The approach. But no, Jester came his first round. The first round, I think he's the only round, his best round. But I did like Black T's I Am Big Bro.
Yeah. I feel like
he had this thing where it was doing Tony, where it's just that 16, I am big bro. And it's
they
hitting.
Don't know it, but you know it. And like,
yeah, you don't know it, they don't know it, but you know it. I am big bro. And it was dope. The way he was set up was dope.
It was
but when Jester went first, and he had the whole the poems and the poets and thing, and it came from the same genetic structure, and like you try and look down on us, and that was dope as well. And I don't think Black T saw that coming, that angle.
Yeah,
but no, it was a good battle, man. But yeah, I gave it to Black T 2-1.
Yeah, I had Black T.
I like Black T, man.
I like him as well. And I don't like it. I don't like that I like him.
No, you might want to do something about that.
He's not ready.
Do something about that. He's not ready.
Black T's not ready.
No.
He's looking more and more ready every time I see him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that just sounds good.
He's another one of these that's his poise, his composure, his delivery, his levels of comfort up there on that stage. And he has a way of drawing the energy to him at all times, even when his opponent is rapping. And like you say, when you've got that sort of surgical breakdown ability, when you can effectively look at the way change the way the audience is looking at your opponent for the rest of the battle, no matter what they say, they're not looking at it the same way now. Then that's a great.
I did watch his recap. He did say he took that type of thing from I think it was Hollow and Charlie, when Hollow done against Charlie, and
The clip
It's
catcher.
crazy now because now it's like the second time in fucking couple. Like, what's that? When did we watch Rivers do that? A couple weeks back.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not on that scale, but still, to see it live in the flesh, like that's the second time I've seen it now, where someone's spat around and it affects the other person's round to a mad extent.
It's that ABK shit, bro. Come on.
Nah.
It's
1-1. It's 1-1 right now, anyway.
Versus Tech and Jester stirring the pot. Rivers and Crow versus Tech and Jester.
Stirring the pot.
Okay.
They don't want me and Crow to team up, bro. That'll be a madness.
Isn't this only like Black T's 6th battle? Mad that 6 battles, bro. Yeah, crazy. He shouldn't be this comfortable.
Yeah, he's definitely got the L1, L2, R1, up, down, something. He's definitely got some sort of something.
Can't wait for my tryout. You will see from my first round. I'm not going to tell you what you'll see, but trust me, in a couple of years, watch, laugh my ass off. Okay.
Who is Dub T? I don't know who this is. Who is that?
Dub T's family. I don't know who he is either, but he's here every week. He has a play.
And his name's not Dub T, it's Dob T.
It's Dub T. And it's not even Dub T.
It's Dub T?
Yeah. It's actually YT, but
it's Dub T.
no, I'm being like completely sarcastic. Yeah.
What's the next battle? What was the next one? Was it Mac and Zay?
Next one was yes, international. We had Zay come over from Charlotte. Zay is someone who's making waves over there at RBE right now, and came over, battled crazy. Shout out Wiretap. Go and support Wiretap. T-shirts, hoodies, cup available. Yeah, go and support the channel. Go and support great platform over there.
Whispers just messaged me and said he's gonna try and get on there, innit?
Oh yeah, please do. That's why I've been checking my phone frantically.
Oh, yeah, man. That battle, Mac and Zay it was dope. They both. I think we kind of obviously we've never seen Zay, so it was dope to see him. He's crazy. His pen's crazy. And he fucks with the UK more than we thought of his material. So that was good to see. And then D-Mac was like, like usually he goes 10. And when you go 10, it's like it's shaky. You're driving and it's shaky. The faster you're going, the more he was like a steady, a steady pace throughout. He just walks through his whole material. It was just nice, so structured so well, and you never see him like that. And it kind of
with D-Mac here, there's always a trouble of him maybe being so overly aggressive that it outshines material. But this time he just got the recipe.
He let his friend talk for him still.
He got the recipe just right this time still.
And
he's decent still, man.
Yeah,
him against Soul, I think him against Soul was the best I've seen it. So if he's just improving on that same little thing there,
he dialed it back. He dialed back the aggression and turned up the angle and
just bar wise. Bar wise, I think he's steadily improving, man, with his writing and that, and just I like him. He's a good rapper. Like outside of battle rap, he's a good rapper. I think that gives him a slight advantage over certain other people. He can rap real good.
Yeah. D-Mac is a personal favorite of mine. Watches battles consistently and react one way or another.
Yeah, very entertaining.
What did you think of this one, Gorilla? You were there. How did you call it? Wax says 2-1 debatable. D-Mac was the most poised I've ever seen him. Yeah, he was dope up there. Shout out his opponent for coming. Yeah, he did have those sort of local references. He got the crowd warmed up to him.
Man pulled out at S Club 7 bar. That's what
he did. Yeah,
what?
S Club 7. Shout out. He's from Charlotte. He had this dope tracksuit on. He was repping Charlotte. He gave me a Charlotte t-shirt. I'm going to be wearing that, I think, tomorrow on Verified Source. But yeah, it was dope for him to come over, put on like that. He was very smooth, nice character, mingled with everyone. So go and check him out. Go and check out his battles, and then just when this VOD comes out, watch it. 'Cause it was I think everyone's giving it to D-Mac. But yeah, Zay was cold in this battle. It was a nice one. We didn't. There was a battle that didn't go down because of yeah, it couldn't go down. But we do have the final that did go down. Oh my goodness, that was the other one, wasn't it? Right? Yeah, I haven't missed anything.
No.
Whispers versus Kick Nelly, the process 2 final. Oh, it would have been nice if Whispers could have turned up, but we'll give him his flowers anyway. This was, man, what a great battle to finish. Yeah,
100%.
Remember, I just know when that battle drops, Whispers better at Lou Castro and Ace Amin for bumping. You better at them.
But
as soon as it drops, the first post he makes, if you don't at them, I'm gonna phone him. So mad.
Hold on, what was the bar?
Man was playing pinball machine with Nick.
Yeah, I never seen a bump like that live before.
I ain't never seen there's a picture of him at a 90-degree angle.
He's leaned so far forward.
110.
Is that when D-Mac had to come in and break them up?
Yeah, me and Mac come in between them, but it was crazy. There was a couple in the first round, he bumped him like 3 times.
This was a really physical battle.
It really was. And you know what's crazy? Kick Nelly started it.
Yeah.
Kick Nelly got straight up in his shit and said, you stand across the stage. Yeah. Fuck all that. I'm up in him. I'm going to close down the space. Yeah. It was going on. Yeah. And I think that's kind of what made Whisper say, fuck it. I feel no way about this now. And he just turned up himself. Crazy. Whole bunch of chest pumping.
Yeah, no, because he started with the pocket check.
He pocket checked him in the first bar.
The first bar.
The first bar was
Rocket,
pocket checking Whispers.
Check. Rocket, pocket check.
What rhymes with Rocket, Pocket check.
Check. Yeah. And just come right up in him and, you know, like, and then carried on.
I think Kick Nelly had an impression of Whispers that started off quite accurate. And then as the more he went into it, the energy died down and it became more and more like parody.
And Whispers is out here doing the crane kick and that. It's crazy.
The crane kick was fire.
The
crane kick was fire. Man said, I don't even know how you set it up. But
when did we start watching Karate Kid? As soon as that hit, I said, no, where's Jaden Smith? Someone's get him out here.
Kick snare.
Nah, crazy.
No, but he said he was talking about Kick working on the building site. Come to the building site, crouching tiger, because I'm gonna do the crouching tiger, hidden dragon, then you go get the crane kick. Like, bro, this guy his mind's different.
You have to see this,
Fire.
No, but still, that bar with the alibi bar is in competition for me.
Yeah, no, the alibi bar was mad. Man said you ain't never fucked a girl.
You ain't never fucked a bitch after a glide just so you can have an alibi.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what's up there for me? When D-Mac said, I got a fiend who owes me his benefits for the next months. Oh my days! What the fuck? Guys, I was just hearing bare cruddy shit up there.
Nah, Zay had one as well where he said if you look on both sides of the jar, that one was for me as well. It was fire still.
Nah, they
you gotta make sure that shit's never out on both sides of the jar. Crazy.
Talking about using the Roach card to scoop up coke and all these.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these man.
Yeah, and the ash on top of the.
Yeah. Bruv, what's man doing out here?
Man are talking crazy out here. I thought I was in the ends, like yo, like this is just like being in the ends.
Whole bunch of recklessness.
Yeah,
dope finals though. Honestly, dope from both of them. Nick's third was crazy, and I feel like that third from him was so like fuck everyone, what everybody else thinks. This is what my shit is, accept me or don't. And I think that's what he's stands out as a person. That's his personality, he says, because he doesn't carry himself or conduct himself like no one else. So I think that third was very a reflection of what he is like as a person. I think that was a very good personal round.
I think that might have been my favorite from Kick. He came out with a rebuttal in that one as well, and then gave us some real shit. Like you could feel what he was saying, and because the battle was so physical and aggressive, and like he just had a different energy. I don't think he would have had that same energy if the battle hadn't gone the way it had. So
there was a lot of passion
hitting,
in that battle. Still was a passionate. There's a lot on the line. Kick probably felt like the world was against him. Whispers was the favorite, clearly and rightly so, but Kick wasn't here to just be part of the furniture. He was trying to fight for everything in there, innit? Like, and the third round.
He's a clever writer, man. Like, he's got a decent level of writing, Kick Nelly. Like, I like what he does. But Whisper's one of them guys hard to beat because his presence takes over. Like,
way too much.
And it's hard to, it's hard to draw that back.
Yeah, there's no one on that. There was no one in that process that had that presence. And I think Nux kind of had the projection, and Nux was really good. But I think because of the way he constructed his stuff, it's very hard to give him all of the props.
I would say this year, arguably, I feel like if Be Easy had a certain kind of material, he's got a certain kind of presence where he could be a competitor. I'm not saying like Whispers, but I'm saying amongst
a competitor, But it's stuff. Like it's still that type of. It really does, because when it comes down to the finals, bro, it just comes down to like what makes sense, bro. And obviously, it's like once that little bit of thing makes it like, yeah, I was right. I'm sticking with my decision. That's all it takes, bro. And it's like Be Easy and Nux both say a lot of reckless stuff.
Yeah, that's
what I mean. Whispers done what he did yesterday. No bisexual jokes, no race jokes. He just come there and wigged. And that is amazing, bro. And a lot of people think you have to do these things and take these mad angles. And like, you know how Bobby done the whole Georgie Durham angles there? They're not saying certain things that can't put you as the face, or people aren't gonna fuck with you as much as.
No, facts. It's not professional. You know I get what you're saying. It's not professional.
I mean, it's the same thing, man. When you flip side, the same thing when you're versus thing, man. You're a black man from the ends in a white area, and my man said some stuff, and you found this. Oh, this is the one, and you flip it to the point where people don't even want to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same shit, man.
I think it's always about like and not being lazy. Certain things are really lazy. It's really low hanging fruit, and it's really obvious, and it's just not creative at all. Man. It's just not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit at all.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, man.
Yeah. But this, definitely. A great back and forth, and what a way to round off the tournament. Hopefully there will be a VOD for that. But shout out to Noli's chat. Shout out to
they did say it'll come out tomorrow still.
Coming out tomorrow. Okay, so everybody has to go and support that. Go and support Noli's chat. There was an announcement.
Oh.
There was an announcement. Shit, I forgot. I've got pictures of that. I need to
upload. Do you know about the announcement?
Say that again.
Well, Unks, you don't know about the announcement?
No.
What announcement?
What announcement? There wasn't
an announcement, you know.
Okay, is it not been publicly acknowledged?
It was announced.
Am I not talking about it? Because it was.
I think it's gonna evolve. It's coming out tomorrow. I don't mind being the one to say it.
Well, yeah, go on. You say it then.
There
was an announcement. I didn't know. I put it in the title. I didn't know.
We got the man with the round of the year so far. Man like Rivers.
Oh yes.
Going up against Tally, February the 5th.
Damn, bro. Staying outside.
Outside.
That is gonna be that has the potential to be battle of the year or starting. That's a very, 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 very strong way to start 2022.
Yeah, I'll be in the building for that for sure.
I don't know who I'm standing behind, but I'm in the building.
Come on, man. You need to just be in the middle, innit?
I don't know. Yes, we saying, bro.
Salute to you. Big up for joining.
I was that saying runner up, yeah. Runner up, LOL. There's no LOL about it, fam. You're the worthy runner up. You got through the whole tournament, and like you lost to the better man on the day.
Yeah, mate.
You fought your hardest. You fought tooth and nail.
I did everything I could, man. It's like, obviously we're not at that level yet, but it's akin to Mayweather Pacquiao, you know what I mean? Like Pacquiao gave everything, but when Floyd's rolling that shoulder, man, like it's a different level, man. He's just
That's a good analogy. I like that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
fucking frustrating, man, as well. That's why I tried trying to piss him off and fucking throw him off his equilibrium and get him angry and just like it's a fun battle, man. Best thing I've done, fucking by a long margin. You know what I mean? And
Yo, man, I can't wait to see it. But on that note, I'm gonna love you and leave you to school night.
Fucking tell me about it.
All right, thank you so much for pulling up, Tone.
No worries.
Looking forward to you versus Nugget next week. I'm sure next week, hopefully, you can come.
Yeah, man, get cracking on that third, bro.
I'm on it, bro. I'm on it.
Say no more, bro.
Salute. Cool. So, carry on. Oh shit.
So, how you feeling now, Kick? It's winding down now.
I'll be honest with you, man. It's like a sense of elation. It's like a sense of weight's been lifted. Like
it's all over now.
This tournament, fucking, it is like people don't realize is we battled 4 times in 14 weeks.
Yeah, that's peak.
Like
that's like every 3.5 weeks or some shit.
Exactly, right? Man. Like fucking pressure and like writing and prepping and constantly, and we had a week less for this, so it's like
you know, like you don't actually get a chance to like lock out of battle mode.
No, exactly. I mean, I never truly do, but it's like when you got this constant sense of urgency and constant thing looming over your head. You know, I'm out chilling with mates and I'm thinking. Whispers, I'm thinking about whispers while I'm chilling with fucking mates and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to be at a bar and like, so yeah, I don't know, man. I've got a battle in 7 weeks anyway, so I can't even stay out of it for that long. But
just give yourself a week and then start putting a few things down. You get what I'm saying? But take a week off.
You see the writing on my hand? I've already been fucking writing bars. Like I've been out. I was like tech, like
Yeah. Now I know you're really. This is what's now. I know already. As soon as that didn't, you lost. I was like, I know this guy's gonna be on my neck again. That's from now. It's just back on me, like.
Yeah, nah, definitely, man, definitely. Like I said, I'm just like.
Well, I'm not gonna lie though, man. Even then, no, Kick, man. You've said it and we've spoken and we'll say it live, bro. My material for you and your material for me is not the same to when we wrote it to what it is now.
Is it? Fuck, mate. Like I'll be.
It's not. It's nowhere near.
Nah, bro. Like I've completely scrapped my second round. Half my first round's gone. My third is being rewritten. You know what I mean? Like obviously, because I'm at a different level I was 4 or 5 months ago when this battle was booked. You've realised I'm at a different level, man, and like I'm just looking forward to it, man. It's been ages since I battled in Cambridge, so
yeah.
Salute, Miss VA. Big up for tuning in. Flyboy, salute. Big up Tony D. Rivers versus Tally. The war we need. Rivers versus Tally is very fire. Fuck it. I'm in the building for that.
Please come on down, Crump.
Koj says fire. Salute, Koj. How you doing?
You can get down, Coach.
Yeah, that would be dope.
It'll be happening in Brixton as well. So
Nick, you and Tech in the stream, have you got some choice words for your next victim? I mean opponent.
Not really, man. Like Tech and I have spoken about this, you know what I mean? It's just going to be one of them things. Like we both respect each other and we just want to give each other the best battle. Tech wants to get to the final because he wants that rematch with Enigma. I want to get to the final because fuck it, I want to get to the final. Like
yeah, I think I want it a bit more than you though.
Maybe.
I lost to someone that's in my group, and I need to. Do you know what I mean?
You weren't in your group when you lost that.
You know, you're in the way of that. So it's like, do you get it? So it's like, yeah, you gotta.
See, what's gonna happen is Enigma's gonna win. Enigma's gonna win, and I'm gonna beat you, or you're gonna beat me, and end up battling Robin HD.
If Enigma loses to Robin HD, I feel like I'll just come out the tournament. No, fuck it, I'll just leave.
I mean, Robin HD is the face.
Tech, you can't do that, Tech. You told me that you're trying to collect. You're trying to collect the tournaments. So you like
Robin HD.
It doesn't matter, bro. You have to be able to say, listen, I don't care who they gave me. I still took the Beast Anglia thing. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I'm capping.
Well,
Collect it, man.
Tech still has his battle next week to contend with.
So he's got his battles next
week. Two. He's got those 4 rounds, right? Yeah, Rivers versus Tally is something I've been asking about for 4 years.
I think even longer, to be honest.
Wiretap. Your battle with Mackenzie just dropped today. We're gonna have to be winding up. We're coming close to 2 hours. It's all like there's a lot going on, and I can't miss. Hennyman is battling on the Riot in a minute, and I can't miss that. And I seem to not even be able.
Yeah, we'll say that. We all gonna sign out. I gotta go over my shit anyway.
Well, we're not gonna finish yet. I'm just saying I don't want to stay too late tonight. Plus, I need to get it together for work and shit. So I don't want to be too late. But yeah. Battle with Mackenzie just dropped today. What's the feedback been so
I haven't
far?
really even looked. Still, I've seen a couple comments and that, but mostly love. You know, I'm just waiting for someone to just talk some nonsense in it, like someone that feels like
no one ain't gonna talk no nonsense, man.
Well, we'll see in it. Like
and you know what? Even if they talk nonsense about it, yeah, it's like, what do they represent? What if they better not say nothing about that second round? Because they'll be in a lot of people's bad books. Just stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But apart from that, it's been very positive as it was when it dropped on the VOD anyway, innit? So I'm just enjoying. Like, obviously my fucking phone messed up and that, so I can't even promote it how I would be. So once I sort that out, I'll be pushing it everywhere that I really want to push it anyway. But yeah, man, glad that it's finally out still. You get me? On to the next, on to Tally, you get me? On to Tally. Then on to the next one, the one that they announced after Tally, people are going to be like, what? And then obviously after that, the Canadian boy, I forget his name.
Ken Savvy.
No. Joey.
Oh, you're battling Gambello?
Yeah.
That's going to be fucking sick.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. So I've got the whole thing lined up, really. I'm just trying to add on to the end of that and just have a battle every month next year.
Yeah, I think I've got that as well. I think from January I've got a battle every month, man.
Every month, eh? Did somebody just say every month? Hang on 1 second.
Till I think I'm till April.
Someone say every month.
Yeah. Beast
every month.
Same, bro. Set it up.
Every month.
Yeah, that one isn't. I think it's been announced, isn't it? That's not happening.
Tally's gonna have a tough year. Shot him.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure I've heard people talk about that publicly. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that battle for a minute. Gorilla says Rivers is the GOAT for real. You versus Joey is fire, absolutely. Rivers with round of the year. Yeah, I'm looking at the comments. I haven't been in any of the chats or anything. I don't really go on Facebook. I haven't been on Twitter much today. Someone says, I've got to say, I'm getting bored of racism and bars about it. Yawn. Is it so? Like, do you listen to music or do you skim through it? Like, what the fuck?
But it's crazy though, because I think even on both sides, if you listen to the whole battle and that's what you picked up to complain about, it's weird.
Yeah, if that's your take from watching that, that wasn't Mackenzie's take in the battle. Definitely go and watch that battle. A absolutely great war, no bias here. The performance Rivers put on, the round of the year, definitely that second round, unquestionably.
Definitely.
Such an important one to switch the momentum of the battle. And then Rivers versus Tally. Oh my goodness. Also Tally is members. Like, what are we doing with these members? And like, what's going on? I was so surprised. Lots of revelations last night.
I don't want to talk about all of this. It's upsetting.
So how much collectives have we got floating around at the minute then?
At the moment it's ABK, the state, FT Dub, Barbarians, and now members.
You got the row as well.
You got the who?
No, we don't classify them because their name is a bit mad.
No,
Who's the
it's
what?
just the row. That was Whitey just being a fucking idiot.
The row. What's that? Them Bridge Boys.
Nah, it's me, Mikey C, Whitey, Blindos, and Skeld, and Robin. Unfortunately,
No, we've never seen or been. I've never seen. I've till now, just until this moment, I just found out.
Trav says addressing racism in battle rap is boring to people that want to keep racism in battle rap.
I'm inclined to agree with Brother Chubbs there still. That's what it feels
there
like.
You go. There you go. That's what it is. That is what it is for sure.
How could any, for fuck's sake, man? The people like just are they like that smooth brained that like
smooth brains? Why have I never heard that before?
Like, man said, are you that smooth brained?
Like your brain hasn't got all the like,
there's no grooves in there. Like,
it's just
you've never heard that. Why didn't I use that in a battle, man? Fuck.
That's fire, still. That's fire. That's actually fire.
Oh, you got smooth brain.
That's fire.
Yeah, exactly, Charles. Yeah, no, it is, and it's a very thought-provoking round. It's one where, and I think I said this when we talked about it afterwards, and I talked about this earlier. When you can get your opponent to look at, when you can get the crowd to look at your opponent differently, like Black T did with Jester, that's a great skill. When you can get your opponent to walk away looking at himself differently, looking at what his art, what he's put out, what he said, what, you know, looking at the views and opinions he holds. When you can do that, man, that's bigger than battle rap. So shout out to Rivers, all the flowers. I should have had some flowers here to give you.
Send some flower emojis, man. I'll take some emojis.
In my opinion, it's something that definitely needed to be said on a big stage.
I remember after him saying that, after that round, that battle, Shaw McKenzie said something like, "Oh, I've only got a year left in this thing, man. Then I'm going to get out." I think that was just after that round.
Yeah,
he just felt like he don't want to be here no more. His image has been changed. He doesn't like it. That's what happens when you say stupid shit.
Yeah. Rivers second is round of the year for many different reasons. He shifted the energy in that room. Yeah, it's not just the content, like you say. Yeah, the significance of the round, and you've talked about it already, so it's well known. The fact that you switched your third to the second, and it made like it was looking like Rivers went into that second looking dead out here.
Facts.
Like it looked like, I don't know what you're going to do to not, you know, to get like this is 2-0 right now. You're not coming back from this. Mackenzie's got this. Fight back, but
I would say this though. I think that round, I think it would have hit, but wouldn't have hit as it hit if he never had certain of the things that directly was what I was talking about in his round.
A mongoloid. And like he had like his first round is basically saying you're a gumbar rapper. You're, what does he call you, like the prototype for URL or something, or the URL brand? And it's like, you've watched Rivers battles and that's what you took from it.
Yeah. Cool.
Like that's not even Rivers' style yet. Like and then again, it's like that thing where you want to disparage the lives that people lead. Like they're talking about things. He brought up specifically your content in the Moat battle.
Okay, yeah.
Like when it's like people are talking about what
I can't talk about someone else's shit.
That's it. And like you're talking like you're saying, we're tired of hearing that shit. You're tired of hearing that shit, which is real. And then you're saying it's a copying of URL. Like none of it kind of made sense, and all of it just had whispers of or scent of is that racism? I think so. And then you call him a mongoloid. So it's like, oh yeah, shit, that stinks. And like there was no need to call him a mongoloid. I get it kind of fit with the rhythm of the rhyme, but like things like that, it just
What was his setup to mongoloid? Humongous Toys.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't even multi.
This is what I'm thinking.
I don't think it was because I rewound that bit. I don't think it was.
So it was just like
I
a
think
phrase thrown in the setup.
I think syllabically it worked, but it like not rhyming. Like I think
toys, manga. No, it doesn't work. It's like two syllables.
Well, don't forget, Mackenzie's got a Scottish accent as well. But
wait, Jen, wait. Before you go on, I'm gonna sign out. I gotta go over my shit before it gets too late, man.
Oh yeah, no priorities. Thank you so much for pulling
no problem,
up
man.
Tech.
You know, don't know.
Yeah, tune in. Support Tech in this battle next week. Refuse to Die on Riff. Go and check it out. Dope card. Like Tech said, there'll be a pay-per-view VOD for that, not pay-per-view VOD. So if you can't pull up, support the VOD. But yeah, I need to, and I was watching a bit of it back today, but I need to watch the whole thing. I definitely have to do a recap of the battle. I've got some recaps pending this week. Yeah, big up Tech for sure. It was that battle was something else for sure. And
sick. It's the event as well, the environment, it all kind of helped make it a perfect storm in it, really and truly. I think it's better that it was with that particular crowd up north that I delivered that message as well.
Yeah, and like it was like shout out to the crowd, shout out to Premier Battles. It was a dope event, and like you say, the crowd really helped to make
that moment.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Like, just as somebody who's got
in the building, Mongoloid is the word. Sorry, go on.
Can I ask a question to you, Rivers? Just as somebody who's like obviously still trying to learn, innit? The last bar, where I can't even remember what you said, but you said something, and then like the crowd knew what had happened. Was that by design? Did you know that was going to happen, and you set it up for that to happen, or was that just something that sort of occurred?
No, basically, originally what I wanted to do, and I can say this now, but what I originally wanted to do is when I said that line, I wanted like maybe either two different people, either Shuffle and Marlo, to walk up when I said it, which would have come off funny, or Bobby and Raptor to walk up with me, and it would have come off like, oh, he's got the guys with him. But then when I looked at the crowd and I saw how much people was out there, I said, well, why don't I just come with all of them instead? And obviously by doing that, they're included, so it makes them more want to enjoy the situation, innit? So I felt like that bar would definitely get a reaction.
Is that the bar you're talking about, or the Linda bar? Because first I thought you were talking about the Linda bar. I wasn't sure.
Which bar are you talking about? The one where I say
if you have to think you're a racist.
Yeah, it's the Linda bar.
Oh, it's the Linda bar.
Yeah.
I said the complete wrong one.
Yeah, no, because I think he said the end and it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
That one was like the end of the round. Yeah, the Linda bar. If it's it was that, wasn't it?
Something like that. Like, I can't quote it verbatim. I've only watched it once.
It's like I watched 12 Years a Slave before I got in the car. If you always got being racist, then you probably are. Yeah. I felt like someone would have caught on to that, but I didn't think I was rapping enough for everyone to catch on to it. Cause I thought like the flow was a bit off. You know? Linda jumped on it,
and the way she did as well.
Yeah.
Epic moment for the battle. Shout out the beautiful Linda. I thought it was so appropriate that she delivered that bar and the way that she did it as well.
The original situation, Linda was a very outspoken person on that.
Yeah.
So it just made sense for it to be her, innit?
Because Mackenzie brought that up as well. Prior to you bringing anything up, he sort of addressed that, didn't he? He brought up the black.
He kind of opened the door. Really.
Oh, he really did, and he said, and it seemed like he had he was getting a bit of traction with it.
Yeah,
a little bit, which but you answered it spectacularly and
instantly.
Yeah. It was the pause before it landed that gave it away. Well played. Yeah, perfect timing. It was a moment. Absolutely was a moment. And that round had a few of them. But yeah, definitely go and check out that battle.
Yeah, that is live now on YouTube. Premier Battles, Rivers versus Mackenzie. And Mackenzie had good material. Let's not even sleep on him. He had good material, but
Mackenzie can rap, man. But
yeah, he's fire.
He was winning the battle. He had a roast angle in there.
Oh yeah,
he came for a roast. He came for Rivers via roast, and it landed. He did it really well.
I think it's one of the more creative angles that I've had against me, to be honest.
Damn, I'm sorry. I feel bad for that.
Well, I mean, shit happens.
But, you know, what can you say? You know, you made anything he said. Yeah. Anything he said after your second just was like, yeah, none and void. How to win a 3-round battle in 1 round when you're losing. Sorry to keep saying that you were losing, but you know,
I'm not gonna lie.
In the building,
I felt like I was
in
losing.
The building. Yeah, that was the energy. And
I
like
felt like it's now or never. And if I don't do this now, then I've lost, literally.
Yeah. And I expected Mackenzie to be good. I didn't expect him to be that good and that effective, and to, you know, for it to feel like that. I knew what Rivers had, so I was confident. I wasn't, but I knew in the building, Rivers was 2-0 going into his second. Well, they were ready to give Mackenzie the battle going into Rivers' second. So yeah, it really was a war. A game of 2 halves, if I've ever seen one. Crumpet says, I'm off. Salute to you lot for entertaining me this week, and I'll be back next week for another Crumpet hot take. All right.
Let's go. That's literally a section now. Crumpet's hot takes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to
and there's a Crumpet as well. Hot takes from Crumpet.
Yeah, I like it. Hot crumpets. Hot crumpet takes. Also, Jen, hit me up tomorrow about auctioning off that ticket. Oh, yes, absolutely. Sorry that you can't pull up. Let me put a note about that, because also Andy 2 tickets and Prem had offered 1. So we'll be giving away free tickets. Follow on the socials. Look out for how to do that. I'll do something for that tomorrow, because we've got to get those tickets given away. Have to pull up to this event. It's going to be crazy. All the smoke. Next week, Brixton Jam, Sunday the 5th of December. Had Tony on earlier on talking about his battle versus Nugget, but that is a full card that we have next weekend. The scene is just a bit too lit right now.
There's a lot happening
every week after week. There's something. I think we'll have a little hiatus for the Christmas period.
Then we're going to the bridge, mate. We're going down to the bridge. Going down to the bridge. Croissants for everybody.
I'm sorry about that, man. Like fucking
kebabs for everybody.
Yeah, fuck kebabs.
No, but you got the top award-winning kebabs over there.
Oh yeah, we do. But that's in the other part of Cambridge. That's in Messi's bits.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
I guarantee you, Messi has had a diamond kebab.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. His performance suggested that he's had a few, diamond kebabs.
Salute, Crumpet. That's what I'd love to see, the support. Yes, the scene is crazy right now. I was going to do a rundown of that card, but we are 2 hours in. I think we are going to wind up now. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
No. We'll be back. Short, sweet. Boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kick, thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you for your performance, at the process yesterday. Really enjoyed that, and your contribution to the scene.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Can I just say, and I'm going to put this up on Instagram in a minute, your reaction when I dropped the Still Alive, your face drop, and like literally feeling the air leave your body is probably one of the best reactions I've ever seen from like someone in the crowd when I battled. Like, it's crazy.
Rivers or me? What?
No, you.
What was the bar?
It was When She's Still Alive.
Okay.
And you just went, oh my God. Rivers had left the room by that because he left at the Rivers' hand-me-down spot.
Yeah. I walked off, but I didn't actually walk off like that. I walked off, and then as I got through the door, someone said, "Oh, there's food being served." I said, "What?" And when I went there, it was such a long process that I missed it. But I could still hear through the door, so I'm by the door listening, then running back to see if my food's ready, then listening. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely tag me in that because I haven't seen that. Yeah, no, I was proud to see that and to be a part of the tournament. Shout out to No Loose Chat. Shout out to all the battlers in the process too. Shout out to Whispers for winning the thing, and support. The scene is healthy right now.
Healthy
at every level, all countries, England, Ireland, everything. Scotland, Wales. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Just like I can't.
Don't have a league in Wales. They did, but they don't.
Well, yeah, but the Welsh battlers. Nobby and Crash. Nobby and Crash. I don't know. I just felt I had to run through the British Isles. I'm tired. This is why I needed to run up, because to get to the stage, I'm just going to start saying stuff because I feel like I have to. Salute to everyone who's still here for the bit where I've run out of steam, and there's a lot of you still here, so thank you. Much love to you for tuning in every week. Thank you to all the supporters of Sunday Roast. Like, we really appreciate you. The love we get week after week is crazy. And the comments, people's comments is lovely to hear.
We love you.
Yeah, we get them when we pull up to events, and hearing everyone say really nice things about the roast is dope. So we appreciate you all. You make the show for real. Yeah, I know, Chubbs, but shout out Wales. Shout out to Welshman then. Crash is called the Welsh Gunner, so
It's true, none of them are actually Welsh.
They're not, but they live there, so they're Welsh battlers. Yeah, all the smoke Premier Battle. Yeah, definitely next week. Check that out. But yeah, we are gonna be now. Kick, run it up, lol. Where can the people find you?
On Facebook, Nick Southern Dandy Kelly. Instagram, Kick_Nelly95. Same on Twitter. And same on MySpace as well, but I don't expect anybody to follow me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is there still a MySpace?
And
yeah, it's still on MySpace. It's just me and Tom now, but
where can they find Beats Anglia?
We are BA Battles on Instagram. I think we are Beast Anglia Entertainment on YouTube and Beast Anglia Entertainment on Facebook as well.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, Kick. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Been a pleasure as always. Big up, Jen, Rivers, No Loose Chat, man. Fucking, I need to have something to eat.
Yeah, you do that. Go do that. Have a rest.
Much love, guys. Been a pleasure. Goodbye.
See you later. Love for tuning in. And yeah, thank you to everyone who has tuned in this week or who's watching the recap. Much love to you. But yeah, we are out. Rivers, anything to say?
Have a great week. I'll see some of you in Brixton next weekend. For everyone else, I'll see you online. Keep the energy strong. #rebuild, baby.
Yeah, big facts. Thank you so much, Charlie. I'll check that and I'll tag you in whatever we do for the giveaway. Appreciate you doing that. Thanks very much. And love to you all. Have a great week. We are out.